So this is the historic Taylor Hurt house located in what's now considered to be the Windy Hills neighborhood of Louisville, Kentucky, built way back in 1792. Way back before the Windy Hills neighborhood had actually even become a neighborhood and everything around it was just forest and farmland. In fact, this house, which was built by Richard Taylor, who was actually the father of the 12th President of the United States, Zachary Taylor, was built before Louisville had even become an official city. And what's really interesting about this place is that both houses neighboring it on either side were built in the 1950s and 1960s, right in line with the mid-century time period that the Windy Hills area was first established in, and more houses began to be built further and further out into the east end of town. I mean, imagine how confused this guy Richard Taylor would have been to wake up one morning in 2024 and all of a sudden seeing hundreds of houses surrounding the original one that he built back then, with the 175 acres that he originally owned shrunken down to just the 0.7 acres that the house sits on today. I mean, this guy essentially owned the entire neighborhood footprint of Windy Hills back in the day. You can see the original footprint of the house on what's now the right side of the property. And this extension off the left side of the house was actually an addition that was added on in 1820 by the Herr family, who bought it 28 years later. Fun fact, this smaller building to the back left of the property, which is now a part of the neighbor's property, was likely some sort of detached outdoor kitchen for the historic home back in the day whenever folks were still cooking outside to avoid fire risk and to keep the house cooler. And just for fun, here's a quick scroll through the most recent listing photos whenever the house was last sold back in 2017.